Hello everyone, here's Amr Hassanin and this is a new video about Bitcoin. But today's video is not about analyzing the market, it's not about predicting the price. Today's video is about who wins from investing in Bitcoin. And the reason I'm making this video because a lot of people come to Bitcoin with the wrong mindset. A lot of people come with the FOMO mindset, the fear of missing out. Let's buy it now, and before it goes up and we cannot buy it anymore, or we miss on the next rally or anything like that. This is all doesn't help. It doesn't make your investment smooth or pleasant experience. It makes it full of pain because you just jump in and you don't know. You don't have a strategy. You don't know when to expect a profit. When it's a lot of questions once you jump in, but you should answer these questions before you get into this business. So today I'm actually talking about two groups of people that I believe that they are the biggest winners in when it comes to Bitcoin. So these two groups of people are first the believers, the hodlers, and the wave riders. Okay, and I made up these names, but I think you can guess who is doing what from the names of these groups. But let's go in details and see what the believers do. So believers, they believe that Bitcoin is revolutionary and the future of currencies. Okay, they also believe that they are involved in Bitcoin mining, so they are actively supporting the network, the computational power, etc. They believe that USD is a scam. All fiat currencies are a scam. They believe that Bitcoin deflationary nature or characteristic can bring more economic stability and prosperity to the world. They spend their Bitcoins but never exchange back to USD. So if they buy Bitcoins, they go and buy something with their Bitcoins. They don't exchange it back to USD. And of course, they usually focus on the long-term reward or the long-term. It's an investment for them. They are not looking for rewards in the short term. They are looking for rewards on the long term. So believers, they have a goal in mind. They want to see cryptocurrency, mainly Bitcoin, replacing fiat money. Their risk, actually, the risk of with this kind of mindset or this kind of thinking, what if Bitcoin crashes? Due to Bitcoin, by the end of the day, it's a software, and it can have any of the software problems like the scalability, bugs. We heard about a lot of mining problems and regulation problems. It can be hacked. So this is actually the strong believers in Bitcoin. They are actively working on the ecosystem of Bitcoin to mitigate the risk of these risks. Because if Bitcoin grows and it becomes strong network and reliable network, and the price will definitely appreciate, and then their investment will reward them well. Okay, the reward, they actually this kind of thinking, if you invest for the long term with all the predictions to where Bitcoin could possibly reach, like 100K or $500,000, then these people, or this group of people, their reward will be, they will become the new wealthiest people of the world. Because if you have 2 or 3, 5, 10 Bitcoins even, and after 5 years, one Bitcoin is like $100,000, $200,000, everything is going to be cheap to your Bitcoins, right? You will buy cars and houses with some Satoshis. So definitely you become wealthy if you buy now cheap, and with the price appreciation, you will definitely be heavily rewarded. So what about the wave riders? Wave riders are in it for the money. Okay, they don't care about the technology. They only buy low and sell high. They are actively analyzing the chart and the news, and they know how to do it right. They spend and save in fiat currency. Okay, some of them actually don't even. They have a Bitcoin wallet just out of curiosity, but they don't even hold any Bitcoins. They just buy and sell. And those who trade, maybe they take like long positions and short positions, etc. So this is actually what they are doing. Wave riders are basically traders. They are trading this market. They see opportunities, and then they take these opportunities and make good returns. And mostly it's a short-term investment, like weeks or month. If you look at the Bitcoin chart, Bitcoin can reward generously in 1 week or 2 weeks or a month, 20-30%. So definitely, if you can ride the wave, you can make some good returns. So their goal is to have high return on investment. Okay, the risk is usually, it comes with the greed. If there is an opportunity to take a profit, and then they just say, okay, maybe it will go even a little bit higher, and they'll take more. That's the wrong thing. That they might lose because Bitcoin, there is no such a thing that it will keep going up all the time. The market takes a turn sometimes. So here the other risk is becoming too optimistic. Like they think that the price is going to the moon right now, and they put all in, or they forget to put the stop loss. This is when you become too optimistic, and that's actually can be a risk. They can cause some disasters. So their reward is better investment, better future. So if you can make 20%, 30% on your investment every month, that's great, right? You can definitely finance your short-term goals, like buying a car, buying a house, or traveling, or whatever, right? If you can do this wave riding right, or trading right. So these are the two groups, and I believe that if you are going to belong to one of these groups, you have to take the complete mindset. Okay, so if you are a believer, then you should be a strongly believer in Bitcoin, and even if the market goes to $1,000 or $100, you should keep your coins, because you are a believer, and believers don't exchange back to USD. Okay, and for the wave riders, if they get better, for the wave riders, actually, if you are taking from your money to make an investment, and you are expecting to get a return on the short term, okay, and then you decide to wait because this time it's going up, but it's going to the moon. So what if it doesn't go to the moon this time? Maybe it's going to the moon next year. Have you done your analysis right? So basically, if you are not taking profit constantly, then will become painful for you, because you came in with the short-term investment, okay, and I want to take a reward in a short term. You hear stories about people taking loans, and they put all in Bitcoin. Okay, you're not belonging to any of these groups. Okay, if you know how to trade, then definitely you need to take a profit so you can pay back your loan of. Although I don't really advise doing that, you always invest what you can lose. But this is a story that you hear, and this is actually painful to hear, that people are doing this just because of the FOMO. So please, if you belong to any of these groups, just do it right and take your time. I believe that if you hodl, this is the best way for most people who don't know how to trade. Okay, don't try to trade and move your bitcoins keep moving your Bitcoins thinking that you can do it while you don't understand the market, because if you put like $10,000 and you lose 20%, and then you take your money out, and then you put it again in the next rally, and then it's not a rally, it comes back down, and you lose another 20%. And if you keep doing it like this, if you lose 20% like 3 times, or 4 times, you're going to lose like 50% of your money, and this is a great loss, because to come back from such a loss, you need to make 100%, and the market is not going to easily give you 100%. Okay, so you're gonna put yourself in trouble, and definitely your overall return is going to be affected. So that's all. That's all for today. I hope that can make your Bitcoin journey less painful. And have a great day. I'll keep you updated about the market moves next week. Thank you.